Hello everyone, welcome back to the Learning Star Python tutorial. Today we are diving into lesson 12, where we'll tackle last week's exercise and learn even more. Remember that quadratic equation problem from last time? Let's solve it together. If you missed it, no worries, pause the video and give it a shot before we dive in. The exercise is a great way to reinforce what we have learned so far. First, we will input the coefficient of our quadratic equation A, B, and C input dot split. Oh, sorry, I write it in the wrong place. Okay, now run it. Okay, as you can see, we get the inputs. Now, then we will calculate something called the discriminant or delta, which we call it delta. Okay, let's calculate delta. Delta is equal, as you know, the quadratic equation has a format like this: ax2 plus bx plus c equal to 0. Okay, as you can see, the delta is equal to b minus 4 multiplied by a and c. Okay, let's run it. As you can see, okay, this is the code up to now. Let's try and make it better and better, which help us determine the nature of the equation solution. Using a statement, we'll check the discriminant value. Let's check the discriminant value. If delta is bigger, isn't bigger than 0, print no answer. Else, okay, in else we must calculate the x1 and x2. Okay, as you can see, we calculate them and print x1 and x2, but I delete print x1 and x2 and write another if delta equal to 0. As you know, if delta is equal to 0, we have one answer, not two. Print x1. In another else, print x1 and x2. Okay, we write the code. Now let's fix and try running the code. Okay, x1, oh, as you can see, I must give it 3 variable. Okay, let's run it. Oh, it has an error because the A and B and C are str and string, and we must convert them to a integer. Okay, now let's run it. As you can see, no answer. Why? Because 4 minus 3 multiplied by 4 is lower than 0. Okay, let's give it something that has answer. Okay, for A we gave 1, for B 2, and for C minus 2. Okay, as you can see, it has 2 answers that the code gave us. Now let's check that the answer is right or not. Print. Okay, as you know, the A is 1. Okay, let's run the code and check if it is right or not. It's plus Okay, as I don't make mistakes. Okay, let's run it. As you can see, the answer is near 0. That makes the code is doing right. Okay, let's recap what we have learned and then challenge ourselves with a new problem. Okay, let's make it a bit more user-friendly by writing here the answer is, and write okay, and right here the answer is, we copy that and put it here too. Okay, let's run it for 1, 2 and -2 again, and as you can see, this is very beautiful and good looking. Okay, ready for a brain teaser? Imagine you are at a store with a limited carrying capacity. You can input the maximum weight you can carry, followed by number of books and food items you want to buy. Given that books weigh 10 kg each and food items weigh 5 kg, can you figure out if you can take everything home? We will explore this challenge in our next session, but feel free to try it out on your own. Okay, let I give you some example of this challenge. For example, if the first input is 40 and the next input is 5 and the next is 6. Okay, let's calculate we can carry it or not. For calculating that, we must know that each 5 weight 10 kilogram, 5 plus, okay, and 10 kilogram each, and each 6 weight 5 kilogram. Okay, now let's run it. As you can see, the 80 is bigger than 40. Because of that, the answer is no, we can't carry the foods home. Another example is 63, 3. As you can see, we can change that to 3 and this to 3. And when we run it, as you can see, the 45 is smaller than 60. Because of that, we can carry the foods and books to home. Thanks. And remember, every small step brings you closer to your coding goals. See you tomorrow for more Python.